Once upon a time, there was a little Jack Russell Terrier named Wingo Ranch Amazing Grace. She loved to hunt mice in the farmer's field, dinner time and snuggling up with her puppa on the couch. But there was something amazing about her that no one knew. One fine spring day, Grace was standing very still in the garden when suddenly a portal opened and Grace disappeared. Mama and Papa searched high and low for her. They looked for her in the doghouse. They looked under the bed covers. They even looked in a trash can, but they couldn't find her anywhere. Little did they know, Grace had used her secret power, time travel. When Grace reappeared, she was in a different time and place. She would explore her new surroundings looking for new things in the world. Sometimes she would find an artist or musician to inspire. You see, Grace was a muse, and through her love of life and Jack Russell spirit, she would bring out the best in people. When her work was done, she would time travel to another place and time, or sometimes just go back to her favorite couch and puppa. Grace had many adventures. She met George Washington and helped him cross the Delaware River. She watched Vincent van Gogh paint sunflowers on a warm summer day, and she rested on a tropical beach with Paul Gauguin. She even hung out with Ringo Starr, the drummer for the Beatles, who needed a little help from his friend to get by. But one day, a group of evil scientists from DARPA, who had been tracking Grace, tricked her with her favorite treat and trapped her in a Faraday cage so they could study her time-traveling abilities. The scientists wanted to know how Grace's super abilities worked and how they could use her superpower to do evil things. What the scientists in lab coats didn't know was that Grace, being a Jack Russell Terrier, could not be held in any cage of human construction. So when they weren't looking, Grace tore open a small hole in the cage with her big white teeth and then used her time-traveling power to escape and return home, to her favorite couch and puppa. From that day forward, Grace would watch for DARPA and disappear as soon as they were near. She continued her adventures visiting different people in history, and inspiring them to create great works of art and music like Fur Elise and Dogs Playing Poker. After her adventures, Grace always returned home. She would always be very tired, very dirty and very thirsty, but also very happy, remembering her amazing adventures. She would sometimes run and bark in her sleep. So if you see a little white dog, keep a keen eye. It might be Wingo Ranch Amazing Grace, making history.